a look at the ones which you have accomplished and the ones which that you want to accomplish. Rotuno.
We have Big Joe's records here. One of them is spinning one basketball for the longest time with one finger. We also have spinning one basketball while juggling two for the longest time. Another one is spinning one basketball and dribbling two for the longest time. We have he also spinned one basketball while aerial juggling three for the longest time. And finally, we have him spinning two basketballs while juggling three basketballs. Joe here is considered the world's greatest dribblers.
We move on to some of the other achievements that he's done, and he calls these easy, spinning one basketball while dribbling two blindfolded for the longest time. Spinning one basketball with a hat and floor juggling three basketballs for the longest time. Spinning one basketball and dribbling three with hands and feet for the longest time. Spinning one basketball and dribbling four for the longest time. And spinning one of the, that is pending. Spinning one basketball and dribbling five for the longest time, still pending. So those are some of Big Joe's records that we have. He has some that are pending. Spinning two basketballs while juggling three head and mouthpiece, that is already done. One that is he says is very easy, spinning two basketballs, hand and hat, while dribbling two for the longest time. And also spinning two basketballs, hand and hat, while aerial juggling two for the longest time, among some of the achievements that he's had so far. So, Joe, today we are here. What are you going to attempt to do?
One of my records that I just broke about a month ago was spinning one basketball with one hand for the longest time. Yes. Somebody in Nepal broke the record, and then so I got wind that he broke my record, so I went back and recovered that record. But since he only spun one, I want to take it to the next level by actually spinning two at the same time, but keep them going for the longest time.
Is this going to the Guinness Book of World Records?
It's going to go to the Guinness Book of World Record. Now, those records that you just saw on the screen here, all of those are records that are posted in the Guinness World Record website.
Yes.
And many a time I just go in and look at them and say, this one looks very interesting. Yes. I'm going to go at it. So there's two basketball, one has never been attempted, and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can break it today because that's one that I really, really want to break.
Any pressure?
Oh, I'm prepared today.
You're prepared?
I am prepared today, so I think we should be able to get it going in no more than 3 tries.
Get it going in no more than 3 times. Now, of course, Rotuno, before we start, how we are going to do this is that we do have a timer, and the moment that Joe feels that we should start counting, we'll have that timer, of course, will be on your screen, and Joe will also be juggling at the same time until he drops the balls. So he's going to attempt that, and we are hoping that a new world record is going to be set right here on Scoreline. We also have that timer on our wall here, so we are hoping that it's going to go seamlessly and smoothly. What do you want to ask, Rotuno?
Yes, of course, we are waiting Joe's performance here. Maybe what pushed you to want to attempt this particular record?
Well, somebody went ahead and grabbed my record because usually many a time you set a record and you think that it will never be broken because the record that I set was back in 2006. And it was 3 minutes and 57 seconds, but he went ahead and he totally destroyed it. He pushed it to 11 minutes and 22 seconds. And I figured out, well, I got to get that one back, and now I want to be able to top it by doing 2, which will actually make it even more interesting.
It's going to make it even more interesting. So can we have the timer right here? Of course, this is the timer, and we'll be, when you're ready, definitely you will tell us.
Yeah.
Of course, he's going to try juggle 2 at the same time, and we are hoping to go for 1 minute and 40 seconds?
We'll see, but the minimum is 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Minimum is 1 minute and 30 seconds.
To be able to count as a record.
To be able to count as a record. So when you're ready, just tell us so that we can set the timer going.
All right.
Okay, do you need some...
Go ahead. Perfect. Hang on, let me see.
Yes.
Good, the other one. Perfect.
So we are attempting 2 at the same time. When you're ready, just tell us, and the timer will go.
Not yet.
No pressure at all.
Lotto. All right, here we go. This one here is the one that is pretty interesting. Let me get my good spot. Here we go.
Joe
9.
here testing the ball.
All right, timer.
Timer, let's go.
Feels good.
20 seconds done. So we are hoping, remember, we are hoping to go for 1 minute and 30 seconds, more than 1 minute, 30 seconds. It will be a new world record. 30 seconds done so far. So we keep going with the hope that it's going to go past 1 minute, 30 seconds. 40 seconds done so far. Of course, Big Joe looking very calm. Something that he's used to. Breaking records is not something new to him. He's done this forever. He has almost 19 records to his name. 55 seconds done. We are almost there. Keeping the concentration going. 1 minute done. So we keep going. We hope that we are going to have this done. Big Joe calm as ever. It's not something new in his life. He's not attempting it for the first time. Remember, he said that somebody destroyed his record, and he's decided to go for a new record in something totally new. 1 minute, 25 seconds, 27, 28, 29, 30. So officially, it is a new world record for Big Joe Odhiambo. We'll see how long he can take it. We'll see how long he can do this. Of course, 1 minute, 41 seconds so far, 43. We'll see how there we go. 1 minute, 46
All right.
seconds. And it's
Finally
a new
got it.
world record
Here
for
you
Big
go.
Joe Odhiambo. Of course,
Here you go.
congratulations. Congratulations. 1 minute, 46
Thank you.
seconds.
Thank
That
you.
is a new world record. How does it feel?
It feels good. The last time I tried it, I was short 13 seconds, but this time I was prepared, and I am so glad I was able to get this record. I really wanted it so bad.
You really wanted it so
I
bad.
wanted it, yeah.
Joe, would you classify this under easy?
I wouldn't
Would
say that because I tried it at least 2 times and I failed.
Yes.
So this one here is a pretty interesting one, and I want to see who's going to jump on it and try and extend it.
And try and extend it.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind while you were juggling those balls? And I mean, we went to 1 minute, and were you like, man, I can't wait for you to get to 1:30?
Well, usually you can feel your fingers beginning to kind of tighten.
Yes.
And then they go really faster, but as you go on the time, they start to go slower. When the basketball doesn't spin longer, then now you have to struggle to control it. But this time I was able, at least when I got to 1 minute, I knew that actually I had it because I didn't feel that tightness coming on my forearm like the last time. Yeah.
Well, how does it feel, setting a new record at home?
Well, yeah, I've always wanted to set a record here, and we just haven't had the right opportunity. But
Yes.
this time around, I was able to get a good opportunity, and it's nice to be able to set one here. And I'm hoping that somebody at home is watching this here and say, you know what, that guy is just like me, and I
Yes.
think I can do that. And
Yes.
hopefully we're going to inspire more people that will come up and try and get one record.
Now, of course, I will not want to let you go at this moment. And I wanted to talk about your history, all the way from E10 to going to the NBA, becoming one of the... You went to St. Patrick's E10 and becoming an NBA trickster. You met all the big stars in the NBA. But before we do that, of course, you have some tricks in your bag.
Oh, yeah.
We are waiting to see that.
All right.
Can we?
Go ahead.
We are waiting to see Big Joe's
Give me the-
tricks. He'll tell us the names of those tricks and
Hold on.
how long he's done them for.
Now, this one is called stationary dribbling.
Yes.
So square V. You walk to the hand, and then go on the side. Then come between the legs. This is called the scramble. Then you can use your knee. And then you can do the walking man.
Quite some interesting tricks there, Robinson, if you ask me.
Give me another one. And now, if you walk with the left, right to right. So one hand.
Of course, interesting to watch. Interesting to watch.
Between the leg, behind the back. Square V at the same time. Side, side. Back and forth. Jump. Figure 8. You can see do the running man. Up and down. juggling, and then you rest.
Yes.
They do the column. Oop.
There you go. How do you call that?
That one is contact juggling. Contact juggling. Oops. One more
Yes.
time. And now around the world. Go ahead.
Let's see around the world.
We call this around the world.
Yes.
You let it sit, and then you go around the world. Oops. One more time.
You're going around
Let's
the
squeeze
globe.
one more.
Yes.
Now, if you're there enough, you get it going. You put it behind your back, and it's still going.
And just keep calm. Stay
Bring
cool.
it back. Now, let's go all the way around. Switch it. Come on back.
Well, that's
One more
fantastic.
time. And then bring it down.
Of course, some of the tricks are up Joe's sleeve.
One more. Here you go. Perfect.
Yes.
And this one here, showered.
That's a triple threat right there from Joe Odhiambo, otherwise known as the world's greatest dribbler right here at KTN Scoreline.
And then you're going to help me with the next trick.
Okay.
Can you hold on one? Lob
Yes.
it up to me. Perfect. And then wait. Go ahead. Lob it up to me.
wait.
Up. Thank you.
Sorry?
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, here you go. Oops. And then. Oh, here you go. This one on my record.
Yes.
And then this is on my other record too. Ta-da!
Of course, some of the tricks are up Big Joe's sleeves. Remember, he's just set a new record, 1 minute 46 seconds. He's just done that a few minutes right here on Scoreline, something that I said he anticipated to do at home. And now let's go all the way now. Let's begin with your journey. Where did it all begin for you?
Oh, it began a while back. I actually was born in Italy, Nairobi, right next to Mathare Valley. And that was our camping ground.
Yes.
We hang out there and we just played basketball. We played basketball, and I was fortunate enough to have got better. I went to St. Teresa's Secondary School. From there, I had a chance to go to one of the best schools in the world, St. Patrick's Etienne. And I went there for 2 years. And along the journey, we just want to be good in basketball. And I remember I won 2 national championships in St. Teresa's, and then I won 2 more in Etienne. But I was also an athlete. I threw the discus and shot put.
Yes.
And I actually hold the Kenya school record for throwing the discus and shot put.
When you were in Etienne, you
Yeah.
actually made history. The basketball team then went down in the history books as one of the best teams we had in East and Central Africa.
Yep. We were an amazing team, but even better, there's a school called St. Patrick Rift Valley Academy. It's a missionary school, and they had never lost to an African team in 94 years. They beat up on everybody every time, and we were the first team in Kenya to beat them. We actually beat Rift Valley Academy, which was one of the most amazing part, and I happened to be the MVP, the best player in the tournament.
And how did you get to the U.S.?
The U.S., I played in the 87 national team for the All-African Games. I was one of the players there, and we actually finished 3rd.
Yes.
We missed the Olympics by 1 spot. And at that time, there was a missionary that was a former NBA player that happened to come down, and he watched some of the games that we played, and he thought I was good enough to be able to get a scholarship to go to the United States. And so he talked to me, and I said, hey, you know what? I want to be able to go up and play with the best. So that's how I ended up with a scholarship from there. And I went to Grand Canyon University, where I played basketball out there.
Yes,
Just on that note, how was it playing basketball nationally in your era of glory?
Well, yeah, we actually set the stage because Kenya had never won a basketball game in the All African Games, and we beat up some pretty good team. And like I said, we missed the Olympic by 1 spot. And we would have gone and had a chance to go play against Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing and Charles Barkley. And you never know, but it was amazing. It was amazing that we were able to go that far. And we set the standard, but it kind of got lost a little bit, but I think we just got it back. I think we just got it back.
Yeah, this is because I'm sure you're saying that because of Kenya winning the African Championships. What were your thoughts when you saw Kenya finishing second? What were your thoughts?
Well, and I started at the beginning when I saw the first game. I figured out, well, maybe it's luck. So I didn't pay that much attention because although when we go to the tournament, we won't get slaughtered.
Yes.
And then when they won the second one, I'm thinking, there's got to be something good here.
Yes.
So I started watching, and as I kept watching, they just kept winning and winning and winning, and I was very impressed.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it took us 37 years to get back to where we were, and I'm hoping that now the record that they've set now, everybody will jump into the bandwagon, and let's keep it going because we don't have to wait that long for them to be able to come back again. So we hope that people are going to get together, we're going to praise them, and we're going to go practice and keep the ball rolling.
Let's go back to your journey in basketball. Of course, after leaving St. Patrick's Iten, going to the Kenyan college basketball. How was college basketball for you in the U.S.?
Well, it was a shock because when I was in Kenya here, I was the big man. They call me Big Joe because I was one of the bigger players.
Yes.
But when I got to Grand Canyon, I was the second shortest player in my team. There was a guy 5'7", and then I was 6'3¼ and then everybody else was taller, they're stronger, they can jump higher.
Yes.
But luckily, I had a chance to actually watch videos of some of the videos at the American Embassy, so I knew I was going to, but still, it's still a culture shock because when you get to see what they can do, it's quite different from what we did here. So
it was a culture shock.
It was a culture shock in every aspect, but basketball-wise, but it was exciting. It was exciting because I was able to compete with them and actually start in the team. And so it showed that we do have potential here. We just have to nurture them and we have to push them in the right direction because we have good players in Africa. Yeah.
Okay, we take a short commercial break, but when we come back, Big Joe will tell us why he decided to get into the art of trickery in basketball and so far, how the journey has been for him. Has he reaped from being a basketball trickster? That will be after the break.